Hey guys, how we doing? It's Martin Cliffe here with another update from Hong Kong. It is a Tuesday. It is the 10th of September. Dates are kind of don't mean a lot at the moment. So it's been just over a week since my last update. What has happened since then? Well, I'm now official, I guess you could say. I've got my official Hong Kong ID card now. I have a bank account now over here, so yeah, it feels actually like we're part of this mad country. Just in terms of news, in terms of things that have happened, I lost a few days because I hurt my ankle. I can't remember if that was before the last update or not. But it's been pretty much fine since. Overdid it on Saturday. We did quite a wander around from Central. We went all the way up these crazy things called the mid-level escalators, which are basically covered open-air escalators that go all the way up the mountain. And there are hundreds and thousands of people going up them every day. It's the most bizarre thing, but you don't realise until you've been here that Hong Kong is incredibly mountainous for such a small place. I mean, it would fit inside the M25. The difference in height is just crazy, and then even when you've got a mountain, you've then got skyscrapers on the top. So these escalators go up really steep, really high. You get fantastic views from the top, although as I say, you can only see one way because there are still great big skyscrapers behind you, and then you can't get right up to the top without getting the thing called the Peak Tram, which is a kind of funicular railway, I guess, which we haven't done yet, but we will do. But now hopefully wait until it's supposed to get clear up a bit in October and become sort of nicer weather then. This time of year is known for being kind of hazy and having a few thunderstorms and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we're waiting until next month to do some of the kind of tourist things. We did that, and we did a lot of walking around Central. Had a great lunch, really expensive lunch, but it was really good, really good, at a Thai restaurant in somewhere I think it was called Lang Kwai Fong or somewhere like that. The place was called Cafe Siam. Anyway, we met up with a load of our, or should I say, Eva's colleagues, and had a meal there. There were about 18 of us, I think, altogether, maybe a few less, but it was a really good meal. Really good time. And then we went and got on the MTR into Tuen Mun and did shopping and all that kind of stuff. So that was a really good day. One thing I did pick up while I was shopping was, as you know, I got this acoustic guitar about a week and a half ago, and it was a display model, so it had fairly manky strings on it. And I have always used Dario strings on acoustic, on electric, on bass, since the age of about 15, and I'm now 35. So yeah, I've always really liked them. And this had the Dario strings on, but they were kind of manky. Now the Dario strings kind of tricky to get hold of in this country. So I went into Tom Lee Music in Tuen Mun, in the Trend Plaza, and I said, look, I want some acoustic guitar strings. I'm normally an electric guitar player. What do you suggest? And the guy there said, try these. These are Martin strings. They're acoustic SP, standard 80/20 bronze, which is different from me. I've always used phosphor bronze, which is 92/8 or whatever it is, the ratio between the bronze and something, I don't know. Anyway, so they're 11/52. The Eagle Eye, you may be able to read that it says $70 on there. One thing I've discovered, particularly in music shops over here, is ignore the price on the label, because the price on the label is then subject to a discount of some kind. Now, in fact, the guy at the counter said, it goes buying 2 packs of strings, it said, there'll be a discount. I don't know what it'll be, take it to the till. So I did, and they were $60, which sounds crazy until you think Hong Kong dollars. They're about 12 to 1 of UK, so £5 pack of strings. And they sound amazing, they feel amazing, they are really good. So, sorry Dario, but I found my acoustic string of choice. I'm still going to use XLs for my electrics, but yeah, for acoustics, there we go. These Martin SP strings, 11/52, are the way forward for me. And I just love the way that the guitar sounds. It's just really sort of sound alive and really nice sounding. Probably isn't coming through terribly well on this video, just because I've not actually got this plugged in. I'm set up for an electric guitar video or two here in my little studio, so yeah, you're just hearing the guitar acoustically through the microphone on the camcorder and a couple of mics I've got around to pick up my voice. Other news. It's looking like I might get some guitar teaching work here, which is good news. So fingers crossed about that. Not 100% certain yet, but I could do with getting something just to keep the cash in, so I can buy gear. And other than that, what do we do? Sunday we went to the beach. Now I've been doing a reasonable amount of swimming in the pool here, but Sunday we went to the beach and I swam in the sea, and it was really nice. It was a lot of the local kids, because we went with the boarders from school. We were saying how cold the water was, but for those of us who are used to swimming in the English Channel and stuff like that, it was quite pleasant. It wasn't warm compared with the ambient temperature, but it was pleasant. It was nice. So yeah, I had a good swim in the sea. Really enjoyed that. We'll be doing more sea swimming over the course of the next however many years we're here, and it's all good. Yeah, I don't think I've got... Oh, another... I don't know whether I mentioned this in a video. I certainly mentioned it on Tumblr or on my blog. But things that in England we take for granted and are just sort of general things are sometimes quite expensive here. And one of those is milk. So, a friend on Twitter posted a comment, not to me, just a random comment, saying that they'd had a coffee made with soy milk, or soy juice as it has to be called in the EU, but we're not in the EU, so it's okay. So I decided, because Eva likes soy milk anyway, to try it. So I had a latte made with soy milk, with Vita soy, which is about 40% cheaper than actual cow's milk over here, and it was good, really good, different but really nice. So definitely the way forward. Be able to drink more coffee here. I'm still drinking the Nescafe Alta Rica that I brought from England, and then hopefully by the time I run out of that, Eva's parents are coming over in about a month's time and will be able to bring me some Kenko 100% Peruvian, because to get that over here is frighteningly expensive, if you can even find it. I mean, the Alta Rica stuff is about £6.50 a jar, compared with about £3.50 in England. You can't get the Kenko stuff as easily, but it is the best instant coffee that I've ever tasted. So until we get a proper coffee maker, which is something else that may be pursuing, because we may be looking at setting up a coffee bar, but again, watch this space. Just not a public coffee bar, but just investing a bit of money, getting a decent coffee machine, and doing something for the staff. Nothing definite, but yeah, that's a possible avenue again for sort of making some money. Then we'll, until then, instant coffee is the way forward. We didn't bring our coffee machine. It was only a cheap one anyway, but so there we go. Coffee. What am I talking about? I don't know. Just generally still enjoying Hong Kong. Gonna go out and explore again. Possibly not tomorrow. Probably on Thursday. Do a big explore. Find various music shops and this, that, and the other. But until then, as it clouds over now, I was about to say it's really sort of nice, bright, warm, sunny day. In fact, it's so warm today that even with our air conditioning set as we've had it on Econocool 26, which is designed to make it feel a couple of degrees cooler. The Econocool, by the way, it moves the air around, so we're kind of aiming to keep the apartment around about 24 degrees, but it's actually not managing that today. It's actually feeling warm in the apartment today. So in here at the moment, I've got the door shut because I've got a light in front of the door anyway, and I've got it blasting me at like 22 degrees just to combat the heat today. It's not been this hot that I've noticed since we got here, so hopefully it'll cool down again before I go on another explore on Thursday. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well back home in England or in America or wherever you're watching this from, and until next time, take care guys, and I will see you soon.